Welcome. This episode number 12, still on combination. This is just on an expansion of the formulas of combination and permutation. SSC November 2002. How do we do it? We just have to expand what a combination formula and combination R simply means n factorial r factorial n minus r factorial. That is the expansion of that formula. Then if I pick n permutation r, it also means n factorial n minus r or factorial. The difference between the two is just the multiplication here by what? R factorial. So right away, this n combination 4 divided by n permutation 2, which is equals to 1 on 2, can be expanded from there. I'll be changing this to division. So this become, let me put it here, this become n factorial on r, which is 4 factorial, n minus r or factorial divided by n factorial, then n minus what? R factorial, still equals to 1 on what? 2. You remember division by division of a fraction. This will be turned to a multiplication. We reciprocate the second fraction. So right from here, we maintain our n factorial. Then we have our 4 factorial n minus 4 factorial times. This is going up, right? But we can also expand this further. Since I'm seeing n minus 4, I can expand this further to become n minus 2, you subtract 1, n minus 3, you subtract 1, n minus 4, still factorial, divided by this very numerator, which is n factorial, all equals to 1 on 2. Alright, I expanded that because n factorial, n minus 4 factorial can easily cancel this. So I'll be left with only these two brackets. The n factorial and n factorial will cancel. So here I'll be left with only 1 on n. Okay, this become 4 factorial since this is cancelling this. Then times, I'll be left with n minus 2, n minus 3 divided by 1 equals to 1 on 2. I guess that is clear. So this is multiplying this is multiplying this. 4 factorial is just 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And in that case, 12 to 24. So it means that our denominator becomes 24. Then this becomes n times n. That will give you n squared. N times minus 3 minus 3n minus 2 times n minus 2n minus 2 minus 3 multiply give you plus 6, all divided by 24 equals to 1 on what? 2. I guess from here we can cross multiply, right? This will be multiplying this will be multiplying all of this. Before that, remember this is minus 3 minus 2, that will be minus 5. So these two multiplying this will give you 2n squared minus 10n plus this times the 6. That will be 12 equals to 24. If we have, I don't have enough of the space, that is why I'm combining some of the steps together. This could have been done earlier on, n squared minus 5n plus 6 before you expand. Alright. What do we do? I'm seeing n squared n constant, so I can group them to have a quadratic equation, or better still, I can divide through by 2. But before then, let's see, I have my 2n squared 10n minus 24 equals to 0. Fast forward, I shall have my 2n squared 10n, this becomes negative 12 equals to 0. Divide both sides. So let's divide by what? 2. If we divide both sides by 2, I'll be left with n squared minus 5n 6 equals to 0. So here you only need factors of -2 when you add -6. When you add, you get a minus 5. -6 and 1. -6 times 1 will give you -6. -6 plus 1 will give you what? A value of -5. So I just have n minus 6, n plus what? 1. When I expand this, I'll come back to the top. But here we are looking for the first bracket should be 0 or the second bracket should be 0. So either n minus 6 is 0 or n plus 1 is what? 0. So right from here, we can say our n is 6 when we transpose it, or our n is -1. So therefore, n becomes 6 since our n cannot be negative or negative number. We know under factorial we are dealing with what? Positive integers, not negative. So we discard the negative and pick the positive, meaning when the n is replaced by the 6, that simply means that when the n is 6, permutation, the combination divided by permutation will give us a result of 1/2. Alright, you can see playing around the formula of combination and permutation is also helping us to arrive at this answer. Like, share, comment, and what? Subscribe.